Hello? Is it work? It working? Is it working? Yes, it's working. We live? It is working. Okay. How's it going? Cool. Wonderful. It's working. Yes, it's very working. Yes. It's working. It's working. Very good. Okay. What do I do now? Oh God. Okay. So. Okay, wait. I'm still hearing myself twice. Why am I hearing myself twice? Okay, I'll just mute that. I'm just gonna close that, and then this is all good, I believe. Excellent connection. Very good. Chats in this corner. Which this way? Yeah, chats. You're over here, guys. It should be here. Is it updating correctly? I hope so. Yeah. I wonder if I can cut out the thing from the top. Crop out the top like 30, the top like 40 pixels. There we go, that looks better. Oh. So I set it up to have multiple things, right? So it's like here is one thing and here's the other thing. That's cool. But wait, so now I need to go to here, add one of these top 40 pixels. Okay, so now the chat's cooler. Okay, that's for later. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna read chat now. Hello, there he is. I am here. Hello, Rowan. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. I invented a real Among Us method. That's pretty cool. Among Us is very cool. Wow, there's 40 people here. Welcome, everyone. So, what are we doing today? You may be wondering. This camera angle kind of sucks. There we go. That's a bit better. Suddenly it's like really hot in my room, whereas before I was like kind of cold, so that's interesting. Anyway, how are you? I'm wonderful. But you may be wondering, what are we doing today? Well, we are going to be seeing if YouTube chat can develop a method by only using like polls or Google Forms to try and get a community vote of which steps to use. So how many of you in the chat have ever developed a method before for 3x3x3 right now? Who has developed a method and who thinks they're very good at method development? Okay, a lot of people who are subscribed to me or watch my content know that I do method development stuff, which is very cool. So that's fun, I guess, right? Haven't even solved a Rubik solved one yet. That's okay. This will be interesting for you then. I'll say that. So how this is gonna work is everyone in chat, we are going to become intimately familiar with this. This is what is this? This is NBRS notation invented by Athefray. Athefray, I think it's Athefray, is one of the coolest method development persons. He is literally writing a massive book about method development, about all the history of the different methods, and it's going to be really cool. I'll make a video about that once that book releases, right? Hey Grant, how's it going? Anyway, Thefri is super cool. He has all these different methods. I'm not sure if you can see this on the side. No, of course not. So you see all these methods on the side. Can you see my mouse when I do this? I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. That's okay, whatever. Oh, you can't even see Thefri. Okay, so Thefri, right here, top left here, that's his logo and stuff. Anyway, he has all these methods, thoughts and opinions, other developments, blah 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 blah. They're really cool. You should definitely go check them out and check out Thefri's work, right? So definitely do that. Yeah. It's Grant the Legend. It is Grant the Legend. This is true. So basically, chat, we're going to become intimately familiar with NBRS right now, and this will allow us to make our YouTube chat method much easier, right? So, notation-based reference system. Basically, this system allows for referencing any piece or group of pieces anywhere on the cube. It doesn't require learning any new notation. You just use the notation that you already know. You can use it on any puzzle, etc., etc. So that's pretty wonderful, isn't it? Right? So let's see. So we're going to use the normal notation, you know, U, R, F, L, B, D, as well as their wide moves, which is denoted by lowercase letters. See these lowercase letters here? And essentially it is the intersection of the two, of how many ever layers. So, you know how normally if you refer to the UF edge piece, you would just say UF? Well, here that's not enough, because where the U layer intersects the F layer is a line of 3 pieces. So if you just say UF, you're talking about where the U layer intersects the F layer, aka this corner, this edge, and this corner, right? So that's what that's going to be. That's like a line. And then, so to specify an edge, you have to also specify, well, where the U layer meets the F layer, and, because that's all these, and it meets the M slice, so that would refer to that specific edge. So that's cool. Same thing for the corners, it's UFR. And then if you start using wide moves, you can talk about bigger blocks. So here is where the U layer meets the wide F layer. So you see, it's these 6 pieces on top. Then if you want to talk about a corner, you can go like that. An F2L pair is where the wide D layer meets the F and R layer, is like this pair here. Does that kind of make sense, or am I like a mad scientist rambling and no one understands? Because that would be bad if I just completely lose everyone now. How are we feeling about this, chat? Do you get NBRS notation? Please tell me. How are we feeling about NBRS notation? I still have 40 viewers, which is way more than I thought I was going to have, so this is fantastic. Thank you for sticking around this long. It makes sense. It makes sense, NBRS notation. So how would you refer to a roux first block? This is a test for the chat. How would you refer to a roux first block? Try and see if you can riddle me that one. As just a test of your basic abilities, it's okay. We'll all get there, guys. Don't worry. I think there's like a minute or like 30-second delay in my stream, so not quite. RD, URF, UDR, YDR. That's it. You got it. So a roux first block is where, you know, the wide D layer. Here, wait. I'll just scramble it and then solve a first block. Oh yeah, it's YDL. Sorry. Yeah. Let me just solve a first block really quick. It's where the wide D layer meets the L layer, so it's lowercase dl, to refer to a roux first block. It's where the wide D layer meets the L layer. So lowercase d, capital L would refer to this whole block. Does that make sense? Make more sense now? So hopefully all of you have that. Let me just solve my cube, I guess. I forgot how to do LSE. Okay, there we go. DL or DR, depending on which side. Exactly, you got it. But wait, there's more. So if I switch over to this view, so that kind of makes sense, right? Now this is where it gets trickier, kind of more advanced, but don't worry, we'll make it through this. Unsolved/pseudo, right? So this system can also be used to reference pieces or groups of pieces that are in locations other than the solved positions. Again, using rotation notation this time. So if you want to solve the UBM, aka this edge piece, but a U2 away, you would say UBM Y2. Should I make this bigger? I can make this a bit bigger. Sure. So it's that piece, except it's a Y2 away from where it should be, sort of. So getting a bit more advanced here, so that's cool, right? Yeah. So far, what method do we have? This is just the introduction. We're introducing people to NBRS notation and sort of how this whole thing is going to work. We're just learning the notation. Good job, Grant. Thanks for Grantosaurus. I don't know. Anyway, so and then like in ZZ4C, that's the method where you do like roux blocks, but with EO with ZZ block building and stuff, and then you have these two edges down here for later. So at that stage, and then you can use just like spaces to separate the stages, sort of. So let's go over here, and let's just, as an example, let's just write out a whole CFOP solve using NBRS, right? I do not know rotation notation. Just X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z, or Z. Pretty simple. It's just like R, U, and F. X, Y, and Z. It's pretty simple. You can do it. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? So we're going to write out a whole CFOP solve just to test what we know, right? So the first step is going to be to solve the cross, and this is where the D layer intersects the M slice, right? And where the D layer intersects the S slice. So that's going to refer to cross. Let me just scramble again. Maybe I'll go here so it's bigger. Okay, so a cross, standard CFOP cross, is going to be like this, right? Let me just get those fusing corners out of there. So this is where the D layer intersects the M layer, DM, and these are where the D layer intersects the S slice, right? So DM plus DS is going to be the CFOP cross. Is that making more sense? Okay, let's go back here. So let's make this bigger again. So, and then what's after that? Well, we solved 4 F12 pairs, so you can put them in any order. So it's YD this time, and then like the BL pair, YD BR pair, YD FR pair, YD FL pair. Okay, so that's all good, but how do we say that we're just orienting stuff, right? Because like, how do we do that? What we're going to use these like weird functions, sort of, this might be too complicated. I don't know if this is possible to do with the live stream chat. Whoa, whoops. Okay. So basically, corners of U are oriented Y, means they're facing the y-axis. They're oriented towards the y-axis. So that's actually might be a bit too complicated. So I wonder what I should do about that. So here is the edges of the U layer oriented to the y-axis direction. Yeah, it can get messy, I guess. Well, yeah. Okay, basically we're just gonna try our best. Is what I'm thinking here. So, yeah, I don't know. Too complex. We'll just give it a shot. 33-second delay. Okay, fair enough. Okay, interesting. So, what are the steps so far? We're gonna make them. This is our document that I'm gonna make for our method that you can't see right now. Whoops. This is our document for our method that we're gonna make right now. So, but first we have to establish our goals. So I'm going to, I've actually at last minute decided that it shouldn't be, well, you know, it should be a YouTube poll. So first we're going to establish the goals of the method. I'll just do it in a YouTube poll, I think is fine. So we're going to have, if I go like that, okay, you can see me type in a poll. Wonderful, beautiful. So, what should the goal of the method be? Is it supposed to be speed solving related? Or is it supposed to be fast as possible? What do you guys want as a chat? That's why we're going to leave it to a vote. Do we want it to be a method that's just for fun? Is it going to be like a fun and cool method? Do we want it to be based on like cool intuition? Or do we want it to be like pure algorithmic speed? I don't know. Those things kind of go together. So I'm going to put this poll here and ask you all to vote. So this is the first vote of the stream. So right here, please vote on this wonderful poll here. Just for fun is winning. Okay, cool. So what type of method are we feeling today? How long has the stream been going on? We've been going for only 20 minutes, and we're just at the goal, so this might take a while. But that's fine, maybe. Yeah, I just use OBS for my streams. Works pretty well so far, so that's good. I don't know how long I should leave this for. Maybe like a minute or two. Did anyone else get the poll before he finished typing? Oh, that's probably because of the 30-second delay. I think there's like options for me to fix that, but I don't know where they are. It'd be in like settings somewhere. Settings. Stream. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna end the poll. It's been over a minute. We have 46 votes. That is a wonderful amount of your participation. So we have 46 votes for just for fun. So it looks like we are making a fun method. Oh no, I wanted a screenshot of that. Oh, let me get a screenshot of this. Haha. Okay. So, step 1. This is the poll. No, that's not step 1. This is the goals of the method. So, the method is just for fun. So, anyone have any ideas? I don't know how to write a description. Is that how you spell efficient? I don't know. Slightly happy. Thanks Google. So, okay, now we're gonna start, I guess. Thanks, Grant. Good luck. Start with EO. Okay. So we're gonna put it up to a poll. We're gonna use a Google Forms for this, and we're gonna try using the NBRS notation, which actually, okay, I'm gonna link this into the description of my live stream. So description, NBRS notation. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Save. Okay, so now if you refresh your page, or you close the YouTube app and go back in, it should be in the description of the video a link to the NBRS notation. So let's see if I did that correctly. Yep. Okay. NBRS notation is now in the description. Ooh, there's a lot of chat messages that I'm. Oh wait, I just can't read. Google Forms, great way to get someone's email. It's going to be anonymous. I hope. So okay, I'm just going to switch back to this camera so I can type out the Google form. Shouldn't be able to see my browser now. No? Okay. Wait, where'd the YouTube chat go? Oh, it's only. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, YouTube chat's there. Okay, new Google Forms. YouTube chat method. Step 1. What should the first step be? Write down the first step using NBRS, preferably. But you can also just type in there, and then I'll sort of get a mix of answers. So short answer text, and it's required, and send via email. No, we'll just make a link. So we'll just copy that link, and then where should I put this? Just like in the chat somewhere, or I guess I can just make a poll. How should I share a link? If I go there, can you click on that? Maybe? Hopefully? Okay, we'll try this. So everyone click on the link and vote for, if you can. If you can't, try and like copy and paste the text. That would be cool if you could just copy paste the text, right? What's up, JF Cubing? How's it going? We are inventing a Rubik's Cube method together as a community. We have 45 viewers in this stream, and together our collective knowledge is creating a Rubik's Cube method. Not clickable on mobile. Can't click it. No. Okay, I'll just put it in. Just put it there. Hopefully that's not like blocked, because sometimes it blocks links in chat. I can see it on my end. Or, I guess you can just type it out. Step 1. Okay. Can you click that now? Google Forms broken? Hopefully not. Responses, 12 responses. Okay, it's working. Okay. Is anyone using NBRS? Some people are using NBRS. Most people are writing in normal talk. That's okay. Yo, what's up, JF Cubing? Okay. Oh wait, I already said hi to JF Cubing. I don't know. I won't be able to stick around, but you want to say hello. That's cool. Everyone subscribe to JF Cubing. Very cool content creator. What's up, Riley? How's it going? Click it on mobile. If you scroll up a bit, I put it in the chat. So I guess I'll do that every time, even though that seems kind of annoying. There should definitely be a better way. Maybe scanning a QR code? That's possible, right? Okay, so we have, I guess I'll close it maybe at 25 responses or so. No, there's 40 people in the chat right now, so I'll wait for like 30. So everyone, scroll up a little bit and click on the link that is right here, and that should take you to the Google form. Actually, wait. No, I don't know. Because there's this start a Q&A thing that I've never used. Answer viewer questions, and then what if your question is just the NBRS notation? I don't know. I didn't test this. Of course I didn't test this. Pin the link. Oh, can I pin it? I'm dumb. You can just pin the link. Can you click that link now that it's pinned? I pinned the link now. What is NBRS again? Damn, did you come to the stream a bit late? That's okay. Basically, it's this notation for notation-based reference system where you can reference which type of pieces are what, and it's more optimal and concise than the current stuff I'm getting, which is like random stuff. So it's like cool, I guess, and you can describe space states very, very nice. You can click the link now. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, so now I'm going to close the poll at 35. That's about good, I think. Accepting responses off. Okay, 38 responses. Wonderful. So, let's see. Solve first side, four responses. Oh, from that same person? What does that mean? I don't know how to use Google Docs. Okay, so yeah. Okay, all the crosses. Okay, so we have a few different ideas here that I'm reading in the messages. We have solve the first side, solve all the crosses, which is like solve all the edges. Wide D, F, R. So that's this pair, and wide D, B, L. So two opposite pairs. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's write that down. So ideas, we have YDBL and YDBR. So just start by solving two pairs. That's actually pretty unique and cool. What else do we got here? I'm like wary because maybe some people typed in like random stuff that shouldn't be shown on stream. Hopefully not though. You guys shouldn't do that. Hopefully, I trust you. MES, that would be like solving all the edges. So we have two people who said like solve like all the edges and stuff. So all the edges first maybe. MD block while doing EO, so ZZ start. Okay, so EO line, we gotta vote for that. That's pretty cool. Oh, let me read chat. Can you share the Google Forms tag so that we can see? Yeah, but some people might have typed weird answers. I don't know if I want to show that or not. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, another vote for MES. Solve first side again. 1, 2, 3 block down left. Okay, so Ru block. CP DB Petrus block. EO 2x2x3. we got a couple of votes for like random EO step is like what I think it's called in this like modern variant. U wide F wide R and D wide B wide L. So two opposite squares. That seems very impractical, but I'll just put that down anyway. Let me just keep going through these 2x2 by 3 block. Top and bottom edges, so separate edges. So I've seen a few separate edges / domino reduction sort of ideas. Cross, one look entire cube, genius. Reduced to 3x3, genius. Big brain energy. Another vote for Ru block. Another vote for Ru block. 2x2 block, UF block. Tried to decipher how to do it in NBRS. The idea would be edges of D oriented to Y. Edges of the D layer oriented to Y, but not caring if the center matches. Okay, so pseudo cross. Okay, that's what that means, I guess. That's cool. 2x2 block, Petrus block. Build two opposite F12 pairs. Okay, interesting. Petrus 2x2 block. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to this view now. So I haven't read the chat in a minute. I've tried things where it's solve all across it, but I always end up stuck with the last layer, only 3 edges. You can do edges first. YDFR plus YDM plus DS. Okay, so that's X cross, I think. Layer by layer, but start from a corner. Couldn't figure out how to say CP from Rubar. Among Us method from the thumbnail of one of my videos. That's funny. Try going to Ohio. Awesome. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. A lot of people have said I've gotten a lot of EO slash pseudo, and I've gotten a lot of like Ru block slash Petrus block, and I've gotten a lot of interesting ideas like 2 diagonally opposite blocks slash pairs. I think this one actually sounds pretty cool, but I'm gonna put it up to, guess what, a vote of the chat. So let's make a chat poll here, and then we'll make it say, so we're gonna vote, what should the first step be? So I think this is how this is gonna work, is we're gonna do a big Google Forms where anyone can submit anything. I'll go through and comb those for the best answers, and then I will write out like the top 3 to 5, I think is how much I can add in a poll. And then everyone can sort of vote for which one they like the best. So should we start with some EO slash pseudo versions of the options below is what I'm thinking, is what I mean. And then so Ru slash Petrus block, or should we start with the diagonally opposite blocks or pairs? That was really close to the character count there. Let's go. So everyone vote on that. I'm gonna unpin that link. Cool. All right, let's see what the first step of our cool method will be. Your exam starts in 8 hours. You should probably study for your exam. PDQF variant could be fun. Separate edges could be interesting. I have 51 viewers now, which is way more than before. So that's very cool. Okay, let's look at the results. 40 votes. Okay, let's try and get that to 45. Oh, it just immediately updated to 45 as soon as I said that. That's pretty cool. PDQF plus what wins in the poll? Okay, so PD, what's up, Ben? Crop, I remember crop method. Very cool. No belt method. that was just for the thumbnail. It's okay. Maybe we'll do belt. No one voted for belt though. Thanks everyone. Good stream. Bye. Have fun. Thanks for coming. Okay, 2 diagonally opposite block / pairs is kind of winning here. So that's interesting. So let me just try that on my cube, and we'll see if that's cool. So what if we solved like 2 diagonally weird F2L pairs, and like just the F2L pairs? So this one would be, ooh, that's kind of tricky. That is a fun step. So we just have like this pair and no cross, right? I don't know why my camera doesn't focus up close for some reason. Like this webcam is really weird. Like you can see my table and bed in the background are like completely in focus. Shut up, Siren. My like bed and table in the background are in focus, but like me up here is just not in focus. I tried messing around with my camera settings. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so we're gonna end the poll here. So then I'm gonna take a screenshot of that again. And then we're gonna go to here. So, poll results. So, by a landslide margin, we have 2 diagonally opposite blocks / pairs. And I think it's reasonable to assume that we can start with 2 diagonally opposite F2L pairs. So step 1, we are officially gonna know what it is. It is going to be 2 diagonally opposite F2L pairs. This is the first step of YouTube chat method. I don't think I've ever seen this version of this step before. So I don't think I've ever heard of this step before as anyone like using this step. So that would be pretty interesting. So one idea would be for everyone to become channel members. That's true, guys. You should all become channel members to get cool perks like see these emoji? Look at that. That's pretty cool, huh? Thanks, Riley. You're awesome. Okay, what was I saying? So I haven't seen anyone do like the pairs ever, so that could be interesting. But then where could we go next from here? We could orient edges with like wide R and stuff. That would be fun, maybe. We like orient the edges, and then maybe we also like, orient the corners. Could be fun. I'm just brainstorming here. I'll make the actual poll in a second. And then what? And then we could insert the maybe we could like fix the edges. Then insert the corners. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so there's some things to go there. I guess this method looks really different. It does. Step 1. So this was the brainstorming. This link is no longer available. Let's put the, so brainstorming from the Google form. And then this is going to be the actual YouTube chat poll. Is these, let's put these in bold, I guess. So we're going to use 2 diagonally opposite F2L pairs, YD BL, and YD FR. That's going to be our start. We're going to solve 2 diagonally opposite F2L pairs. How do I still have so many people watching? The viewer retention on this is insane. I just keep getting more and more viewers. This is incredible. This is gonna sound crazy, but I think he's making a Rubik's Cube method. No way. All right, so I'll just make the second poll now. The second sort of thing. Current cube state, YDBL and YDFR pairs are solved. Only the back left and back and front right F2L pairs are solved. No cross or anything. What should, oh wait, and then that's the question. Okay, untitled question. What should step 2 be? And it'll be a short answer. I probably should have prepared all of these ahead of time. That would have been fun. Okay, anyway, this looks good. Send, link, shorten the URL, copy the link. We're gonna put that link, guess where we're gonna put that? We're gonna type that here. That's the new link, and then I'm gonna pin this. Pin message. Okay, there we are. So here's the second Google Forms. We are now voting on the second step of this method after solving the two diagonally opposite pairs. So let's just see what happens. What do we do after solving two opposite F2L pairs? Let me just put my cube in that state again. Whoops, I automatically started doing Rublock. That's cool. Okay, so we're in this sort of cube state here. We have just two F2L pairs, and that's it. So these ones are on yellow for no reason. They're these ones. Why is it mirrored? That's just a random thing. So we just have these two. And then, let's see, so we have 24 responses. So we have these two pairs. I'll wait another little bit. Oh, this is fun. I've never done anything like this before. This is completely new to me. This is awesome. When did I close the last poll? 38 responses-ish. Maybe I'll do the same for this one. So then, okay, and then what's going to happen is after we finish all the steps, I'm going to go through and sort of like clean it up, make the steps sort of fit together. I might edit the steps just a little bit, or decide which steps should be algorithmic, which steps should be intuitive, etc. But for the most part, it is all chat. We just need to get the steps out of the way straight up to keep the viewer retention high. I don't know. The way he stares blankly into his screen? Well, it's because the camera is up here and my screen is there. Like, I can't put my camera, like, on the screen. Please don't meme me. You can, I don't know. 35 responses, that's wonderful. Time to close the poll. So now it's Rowan reads the chat for a while. Rowan reads your responses. I'm gonna read all your responses right now. So let's see. Okay. Step 2. Google form brainstorm. So let's see what I actually closed the tab. I'm a genius. Google Forms. Is this fun? I don't know if this is fun or not. This feels like it shouldn't be fun, but it is fun. So now I need to read these responses. finish cross, EO, CP EO, cross plus EO, white cross, EO using M slices EO. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of EO. So edge orientation. Yellow cross, ooh. Oh wait, like if you started on white, you mean? So it's because I started on yellow on this solve because I'm X2Y color neutral. Maybe do the MD pieces. Ooh, interesting. That would be really cool. MD edges. What else do we got? Is that a 10 by 10? Okay, guys, focus on the method. Reduce to latch cube. Is that the one where it only turns like sometimes the right way? Another two opposite F2L pairs on the other side. EO plus finish belt. Belt method? Yo? That would be interesting. It was in the thumbnail. EO and CO. Okay, so domino reduction. I'm hearing some of that. Solve edges on middle layer, then EO. Okay, so that's another like EO velt variant. Ow, my voice. I don't have any idea. Okay, thank you. Orient corners, M slice belt, orient. Okay, so I'm seeing. So here's what I'm seeing the most of. Let me switch to here now. So we're on step 2, which is going to be edge orientation, which is kind of cool. Maybe from here we just orient the edges, which you can kind of do in a bunch of different ways. Like that, maybe. I'm also seeing MD edge is one suggestion that really stuck out to me, which would be just solving. Oh, that is such a cool cube state. So we have these two cross edges here, plus these two F2L pairs, and all the edges oriented. I think that's pretty cool, isn't that? Isn't that pretty cool, guys? I think that's definitely pretty cool. So these two pairs plus these two edges plus edge orientation, or should we go, let me just mess those up, I guess. Or should we go the other way, like we have brainstormed here. I guess I can make that bigger, which is to do belt or domino reduction. Okay, so let's go this way. So belt or domino reduction, so maybe we can just insert the belt edges somehow, like that, and now we have those two pairs plus the belt. It's kind of hard to see. Yep, those two pairs plus the belt. And then use like MS moves, MUS gen to orient the edges, and now we're sort of here, which looks pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna narrow down our options here to be EO belt, or let's see, other responses. M slice belt, 2x2 blocks, corner orientation, belt, MD pieces, EO. I'm seeing just a lot of EO, so I think it's probably just going to be EO. Will we also generate custom Alex on the stream? Do I have Cube Explorer installed? I don't even have Cube Explorer installed, so probably not. But I'll definitely be making a video about this live stream, so don't worry if you have to go or anything. Okay, so should we solve EO belt or EO MD? I think that's what we've decided on. So let's go here. So should it be step 2? Should it be edge orientation plus the belt, or should it be edge orientation plus MD edges? two cross edges. Vote. Vote now. Let's see what we will get. EO belt is way higher for some reason. Oh, it's almost 50-50 now. It's really close. Why is it so close? Oh, EO plus MD has taken over. Oh, it's back to 50-50. EO belt is winning. I kind of want belt to win, but MD edges would also be cool. But after the stream ends, I might like make different variants of it and stuff. That would be super cool. Isn't EO plus MD just basic ZZ? Yeah, except the first step was we solved the pairs though. So the ergonomics would mostly use like wide R and wide F, and it would all use wide moves and U. So that could be cool. We need EO belt. Come on, why is the pull 49? It's 50-50. It's 50-50. We want belt. We want belt. Oh, this is so fun. I'm sweating for some reason. I'm gonna take off my sweater. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, the pull is still 50-50. Why is it still 50-50? EO MD, EO belt, belt, EO belt. I forgot this is live, so I can't skip past this part. Belt, come on, belt. It's 52-48. What do I do? Somebody decide it. Coin toss? Should I leave it up to a coin toss? Where's my coins? Where's my coins? Wait, let me go get a coin. Okay, I got a coin. Should I leave it up to a coin toss? It's back to 50-50. Why is it back to 50-50? Okay, 51-49. Coin toss. Coin toss. Roll a Rubik's Cube. Okay. We're gonna go with tails for belt, because belt is near your tail? I don't know. And then heads is gonna be MD edge. I actually don't know how to flip coins, but we're gonna flip this coin. It is tails, so we're going with EO belt, even though now it has 49% of the vote. So, but that was more fun, and maybe they can both be different variants. Okay, we're ending the poll. I'm gonna screenshot that. Okay, gonna switch here. So the poll was between EO plus MD edges and EO plus belt, but I left it up to a coin toss because it was more interesting. Oh, my keyboard isn't too loud. Just by the way. So the coin toss came up. Okay, so coin toss equals EO plus belt. So EO belt. Now we need to write a little description. So using wide moves and slice moves, sort of, solve the belt while whale while orienting all of the edges on the cube. Yes, and then afterwards I'm gonna polish this document a lot more. So we'll see if that is good or not. Very loud keyboard. Oh god, is there properties? Can I add a filter? Filters? Compressor, expander, noise gate, limiter, noise suppression. Is this better? I just added a noise suppression. I just added a noise suppression filter. Is that better? I don't know. And I'm not very good at streaming, so bear with me. Thanks for bearing with me, everyone. It's crazy how much support on the stream I've gotten. This is incredible. I've had 50 viewers like consistently this entire stream, which is definitely my record. By the way, you can also do super chats, maybe if you want to, and maybe I'll consider those opinions in super chats more over other ones. No, I don't know. Money is cool, and I like it, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. When you type, it makes your voice sound choppy. Suddenly got much quieter. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So step 2 is going to be EO plus belt. So we're going to use wide moves and slice moves, solve the belt while orienting all the edges on the cube, which leaves us in this state. Now, what is this state? Well, we have 6 corners that need to be oriented, and all the rest of the pieces need to be permuted somehow. And you know what? I think we can do this as a variant afterwards, if I have enough time. So it can be like a variant of the normal method. It is what I'm thinking. So that's pretty cool. Let's do another example solve to see if I can nail down the ergonomics. So we're going to start by solving those 2 pairs, which is a really funky step, I will say. It's pretty funky. Whoa, I just got like a... Okay, let me just scramble that a bit. Okay, so 2 pairs, right? EO plus belt, so I guess we should look for orienting the left-right edges first, because that doesn't affect them. So we should use wide moves to orient the left-right bottom edges first, I think. And now we can use, what's that method? It's like Seor or Leor method, I think, to do that. Oh, someone, thank you for the £2. How long are you planning to stream for? Just as long as it takes to make this method. So yeah. Yo, thank you so much for the £2 though. It works. No, I don't know. What was I doing? Okay, so we're going to orient DLS and DRS edges using wide F and wide B moves or S moves. They can be any, they can be U/D color edges, right? So they can't be belt edges because we want to actually solve the belt. So once those are oriented, we now have something similar to Leor/Seor EO block building. Oh wait, it's kind of like Metata, like the method where you use wide moves there, sort of. It's kind of similar to that. So basically, there's a couple of different inserts here. There is so after these 2 edges are oriented, they can be any color too. They can be, you can put like a white one there, just not the belt edges is basically what I'm thinking, right? And then we want to orient these edges, right? And then here I have the belt edge in there, but wrong, which is weird, but you can just use Seor block building, which I think is good. And it's gonna flip whatever this is. So now that's good, but now that's bad. But we just want to solve that, so we can just use a B move there to insert that edge. And then for this one, just go like that, and then use a wide move like that, and that's perfect. But you want to solve the rest of the edges too, obviously. So I'm forgetting how Leor works. Is it just like that? No. The ergonomics of this step seem a bit strange, but this is just a for fun method, so it's probably okay. Okay, that's it. That's the step. We're much closer now to solving the cube. So let me just make the next poll, and yeah. YouTube chat method, step 3. Current cube state. YDBL pair plus YDFR pair are solved. All edges are oriented, and the belt E-slice is solved. What should step 4 be? I can also try and type quieter too, because I don't know. Why are there only 40 people watching now? And maybe it's because I got more boring. I don't know. Short answer, what should step 4 be? That looks good. Let me copy this link. All right, so now in the chat should be new link. There you go, new link. So everyone go vote right now on what should the third step of this method be. And then after we finish the steps, we can also vote on a name for the method, and I'll make some pictures, and I'll make a really nice document. It is the plan for today. So everyone go vote on this thing here, and I'll check out the responses. So just to triple check that we're all on the same page, the current cube state is, first we solved 2 diagonally opposite F2L pairs for some reason. A couple people suggested that simultaneously for some reason. I have no idea how that happened, but that's pretty cool that our collective brains can sort of do that. Next, we solved the belt edges, and while orienting the rest of the edges at the same time, which is intuitive and actually pretty fun. And now we're left in a cube state where we have up to 6 corners unoriented. I think it would be cool also, let me just spew some of my ideas to get our brains pumping. We could do an algorithm to orient these last 6 corners all at the same time. It would be all RUL gen, which could be fun. We could also solve the cross edges, and then we'd just be left with last layer plus 2 corners, which maybe we could do something with. We could just finish building these 2 blocks and end with like Ru and ZBLL. We could do all sorts of things. So yeah. Edge orientation has already been done. Yeah, we could permute the corners. That's definitely an option. That could be fun. 25 responses. Let me give this a name. There we go. Say move white and yellow pieces to their sides. That's an option too. Separating different pieces to their colors. That could be possible. Wait, and then after we separate, we would just have like ZBLL on top plus And a set where there's always guaranteed to have two corners on this side. So like Z BLL, but two opposite corners are always solved. So that can literally only be PLL or the L case. That's, I mean, I've never heard of that before. So I think that is a completely unique idea. Um, Can I ask, what does the method look so far? Okay, so let's just do a little review here. So right now, we have the YouTube chat method. The step one is two diagonally opposite F2L pairs. So in my example here, they are these pairs, just the F2L pairs, no cross, just two opposite F2L pairs. Then we go on to step two, which we currently have orient all the edges plus solve the belt, which leaves us in a cube state like this, where you have these pairs and the entire belt. And yes, so we're voting on step three now. The poll has 30 responses here. So yeah. Let's just get a couple more votes, guys. If you haven't voted in the poll, just click on the pinned message in the live chat. Just a couple more votes here, and then I'll comb through them, I guess. We should name this the live chat method. We can vote on a name after we do the steps. Like, there's a couple way to name methods. You can name it after me, the Rowan method maybe, or you can name it as an acronym of the steps. And like, you know, that's how CFOP, cross F2L OLPL, is an acronym of the steps. Or you could name it something completely random, like Fire Lizard Gravestone method. I have no idea where that just came from. That's pretty funny, actually. I don't know. Okay, no one has voted on the poll in like 2 minutes, so I'm just gonna close off these responses, and we're gonna go through them. Solve the rest of the cube. Okay, that's helpful. Solve corners in top layer, permute all corners, orient all corners, yellow cross, separating corners and edges to correct sides, permute corners, corner orientation, plus solving bottom two corners, white cross. Okay, so it's mostly corners. I don't know, lol. Edge permutation, separate white and yellow. Okay, all these answers look safe, so I'm gonna show them on stream. I think someone had an inappropriate answer to my first to my first poll. So, and then that was on stream for like half a second, so that's why I didn't want to do that. But these look fine. Fire Lizard Gravestone. I don't know where I came up with that. So these are what we've gotten so far. Solve the rest of the cube. Very helpful. Come on, guys. We need to focus our brain energy. Solve corners, permute all corners, orient all corners. So it's clear we need to do something with the corners. This looks like a mess, but I will clean this up later. So we have orient all corners, orient corners while solving D corners are some things that I've seen. Whoa, someone made an acronym, DF2L FACT DBEO. Diag F12 flipped a coin to the side belt EO. Awesome. Yellow cross. Okay, so D layer cross is an option I'm seeing. Separation is an option. Top layer corners above the pairs. Interesting. Corner orientation, algorithmically solve corners, corner orientation to opposite corners. Separation again. Tabletop method, that sounds cool. Normal F2L, impossible. Orient, separate white and yellow. Okay. So, what should we do here? chat method, RFC, Ruin48 chat method. Yo, that could be a good name. Um, so orient all corners. Um, eh, orient all corners, delayer cross or separation. Do I like those? Orient all corners would be something like this, which feels kind of icky, but maybe it's fine. And then if we didn't have orient all corners, if we had delayer cross is an option, totally. If we do delayer cross, then we just sort of have two F2L slots, maybe. That's an option. Or pure separation is totally also an option. So pure separation would be separating white and yellow. So I would just insert a yellow there, insert a yellow corner there. Doesn't have to be oriented though. Actually, probably shouldn't be oriented. And then, well, you could separate while orienting the bottom corners. That's pretty easy to do. Hey, and that just leaves you with last layer. Oh, this could just be a bad CFOP variant then. Make it ridiculously long. Chad method. Ah, yes, Nubile ultramicroscopic silical volcanoconiosis method. That's, Let's call it fire ice cream English British train plus method. Okay, we can vote later. We can vote later. So I'm gonna put it up to a poll now because I'm actually not sure which one of these I want to do. So this is where you guys come in. You guys should decide what we're gonna do. Step 4. Are we on step 4 or step 3? Step 3. We're on step 3. So we're gonna have orient all corners. Delayer cross, I think. And separation. Wait, slash separation. Let's give me characters y-axis, if that makes sense. So like this way, separation. Delayer cross or orient all corners. I'm not really sure about this step, so let's see what you guys think. Let's see, what should we do? Oh, I'll unpin this. Orient all corners, separation, separation. Orient all corners, delayer cross, or separation. Looks like it's probably going to be orient all corners. And later we can go through and decide if that's going to be algorithmic, or if you can solve the bottom two intuitively and then just use like OCLL, or if we want to generate orient all 6 corners algorithms, which would be a lot, I guess. Commutators only, that's also possible. What do you mean by separation on the y-axis? Yeah, it's a separation for belt. So if you solve the belt this way, then we get all white to the white side, all yellow to the yellow side, but without orienting them, because the corners, they weren't oriented yet, but it looks like most people just want to orient the corners. Separation could also be fun, though. If you don't know what any of them mean, pick the coolest name. Oh no, I hope I wrote them concise enough. Okay, it's been a minute, 36. 36 votes. Let's get it up to 40 votes. If any of you haven't voted, now's your last chance. Let's get this up to 40 votes here. Can I vote? No, I can't vote. And anyone hasn't voted yet? It says I have 39 viewers, but 36 votes only. 37 votes. Going once. Going twice. Well, I guess the stream is delayed by 30 seconds. So, 39 votes. 39 votes. Close enough, close enough. We're going to end the poll. Gonna take a screenshot of that. Gonna switch to this view. So step 3 is orient all corners. Okay. So right now we're not exactly sure which way we want to do this. Maybe we can make some variants later and go through and polish it and do some more polls. But it's good to just get the basic steps down. So let's go to the top and write an actual summary, so I don't have to explain the whole method to people who came to the stream late. So the steps is going to be two diagonally opposite F2L pairs. No cross, and then EO plus belt, and now corner orient the last 6 corners. This is the summary of the method that we have so far, just so everyone is caught up to the same speed. Yes, I've been streaming for doesn't say an hour and a bit, and we're almost there. So let's just keep going. Just writing random things. So orient all the corners. Let's go back to a solved state, to a scrambled state, and then let's get there somehow. Okay, so just to triple recap where we are right now. Maybe I shouldn't do all these superfluous recaps, but yep, I don't know. We just want to solve 2 opposite F2L pairs, just like this. So I've done this pair and that pair diagonally opposite on white there. Drop method, diagonally ignore the R opposite pairs. The R is to make it say a word. That's pretty cool. Drop method. And then we're going to orient the edges and solve the belt. So do something like that. And then, well, we want to solve the belt. So we'll go like that, then like that, and then kind of inefficient. There's probably a better way to do it. Oklahoma method. No way. Method from Ohio. No way. What? Okay, and then orient, and the new step is to orient all the corners. So go like that, go like that, and leave an L case. I did the wrong algorithm. U case. So now we are in this state. It's complete domino reduction, right? So just white, yellow here, except we have the entire belt and we have these 2 F2L pairs done. So where do we go from here? This is a tricky one. I would say we should solve, because we have the down layer corner solved, we should use slice moves to solve the rest of the edges, but it's really up to you. So guess what? I'm gonna make another Google form. YouTube chat method for summary of cube state so far. Just paste the summary from the Google Docs. Okay. What should the fourth step be? Leave it up to a short answer that is required. That looks good. Let's copy the link. And guess where this link is going? This link is going in the chat, and it is getting pinned. Okay, the link is now pinned. Now you can vote for step 4 of the YouTube chat method that we don't have a name for yet, but I've seen some really good name suggestions in the chat. Please vote. We'll get there. CFOP, no cross, opposite F12, Ohio permutation. Not the Ohio permutation. Dope method, diagonal opposite pairs. Dopsio? I don't know. We have 12 responses here. Let's try and get a couple more responses. So everyone make sure to click on the thing that is up here. This here. Here, click this link in the live chat and vote for what should step 4 of the YouTube chat method be. So let's see if we can get some cool responses here. We've got some responses. Let's see. I should have added live stream ping when I started streaming in my Discord server. I have a Discord server if you want to join that. Link not in the description because I didn't autofill the live stream description thing. 30 responses, that's pretty good. Gonna wait. I see responses still trickling in, so I'm just gonna wait another minute. But what could we do here? Step 4. What should we do for step 4? 32 responses, just a couple more responses. Wait until it says like 33 or 34. Wonderful live stream. Still 42 people watching it. That is pretty incredible. Thanks everyone for your support. 32 responses. Okay, I'm just gonna close the poll right now, and I'll unpin it in the chat too. So now it's time for me to read the responses. Solve the rest. All right, these responses are all safe. You guys are awesome. Thanks for keeping up the safe for live stream responses. So let's go through these with the chat. Solve the rest, 6 responses. Whoever's spamming, solve the rest many times. Don't stop doing that. Solve the rest using setup moves to nperm. That sounds extremely terrible and painful, but maybe for fun, I don't know. Separate, then permute corners, square 1 like algorithms. Yeah, because it's wide arm moves. That's interesting. Half turn reduction. That sounds hard. Solve all the edges using mu and d moves. Solve all the edges, but the corners aren't solved, so there would be parity there. Corner permutation, right? And then it'd be left with the last 8 edges. That could work. solve the rest in one alg, that would be too much for any human to learn. That would, I think domino reduction by itself is like 30 billion or something, so not possible. Corner permutation, UD septation, what? That's already done. So I'm seeing some corner permutation or edge solving, question mark. Checkerboard pattern. Would be a great idea to post a short summary on the secondary channel. I'm gonna make a full video about this, I think. So separation, do it in a couple algs. Solve corners with the blind alg. Could do that. Maybe the corners without orienting. They're already oriented. Edge separation. Edge separation. Okay, it's possible. Solve it like Ru. It's I guess. Mute D layer edges except one. Solve the U corners. Corner permutation. Corners. Thank you. Solve edges on left and right. Ooh. This is interesting. We have some interesting ideas here. This is some very interesting ideas. So what do we do here? Corner permutation. Let me make this bigger. Corner permutation. Or D-layer edges is cool because then we'd be left with like ZZCT sort of, except with 2 corner slots. That could be a thing. And then what else have I been seeing? One that I saw that I really liked was this one. Solve the left and right edges could be possible. So like, how would I do that? Let's solve that one. And then that one. And to solve those, that would be difficult. Well, I could solve both of those. Oh, and then just do it like Ru. That is cool. And now we're left with this. Does that even help us in any way? Solve 4 edges on just the left and right? I don't know. Solve 4 edges on just the left and right. It sounds cool, but it looks like... looks weird. Actually, that does get us closer to half-turn reduction. Because right now we could just have an algorithm that separates again these corners without permuting them, and because we solved the left-right edges, that's already done. We just need to permute that. So then that we would be left with half-turn reduction. So that's possible. Guys, stop talking about Ohio perm. Ohio perm isn't real. Skull emojis. Okay, so solve the D layer cross, solve the corners, or get closer to half-turn reduction, maybe? Permute D layer edges except one. Or what about just like solving the rest of the F2L pairs or something? That could be interesting. Half-turn reduction. Okay, corner permutation. Permute all the corners. D-layer edges. Permute the D-layer edges. Or maybe get closer to half-turn reduction. But like what I was thinking, let's go here. Let's see what I can come up with. So, well, let me get out of this weird state. Okay. So what if now we solved the MD edges, maybe? Then we're left with some stuff. He's not mentioning algs, bro. You have no idea what he's talking about. This is our current cube state, right? So we have domino reduction done, white yellow separated to white yellow here. We have the entire belt solved, this E slice here, right? And we have these two F2L pairs here solved, right? Okay, so we have these two F2L pairs solved on the bottom, and the edges are oriented, the corners are oriented. What do we do next? I need more ideas. What about solve two bottom corners and separation? Ah, that is wonderful. Separate while solving D corners. That's pretty cool. That is really cool, actually. Because then you'd get to double PLL, except the bottom only has like EPLLs and the top has normal PLLs. So that would be 21 times UUHZ4. That'd be cool. Should we do that? Should we leave that up to the vote? What is separation? Separation is when you separate the colors of the U and D layers during belt. So if you've oriented all the pieces like this, separating is when we separate the white and yellows to make it only white and only yellow on their respective sides. So I really like this one, actually. So I'll put that there. Permute all corners and D-layer edges. These are going to be three things, so I'm going to make this poll really quick. And we're going to revote. Vote for step 4. Separate plus D corners, or permute solve all corners, and or D-layer edges. Vote now, everyone. Everyone vote now. Sorry that step took me longer than it should have, I guess. I lost a couple of viewers. But the stream has been really fun. So thanks, guys. Yeah, the stream is definitely like 30 seconds behind or something, which is kind of annoying. But we'll see. Everyone vote on this poll. Got a couple of votes. What should we do? Should we separate and solve the D corners? Should we solve all the corners? Should we complete the cross? What should we do? I need your help. Looks like separation plus D-layer corners is winning. That would be cool. Because then we'd be left with like double PLL, but interesting, weird double PLL sort of thing. D-layer edges is the next popular one, which would be interesting, because then we'd be left with like some double ZZCT stuff, which could also be pretty cool. Solve all the corners isn't winning, which is interesting. I thought that would be more popular. Solving D-layer edges would make it look like Mehta, so I'm voting for that. I haven't done a solve of that method in a long time. What if O perms or W perms or adjacent or opposite appears? Okay, so that would be more algorithms then. I love democracy. I only know what solve all corners is. Okay, so D layer edges would be solving the rest of the edges in the D layer. Separation plus D corners is we're going to make the white side white and the yellow side yellow at the same time as we solve the other two corners that we're missing, which will leave us in a cube state where we have a PLL on the bottom, but just an edge PLL on the bottom, and a PLL on top, but normal PLLs on top, except there's also parity there. So, looks like separate plus D corners is winning, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end that poll. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's go here. There's the poll. So, step 4 is to separate the y-axis colors whilst solving the D layer corners. Okay, let's now go through an example of the whole method, or should we just skip to the end and just keep going to solve it? We know what the last step is going to be, right? The last step on here has to be solve the rest of the edges. Is that should we leave it up to another vote? I don't think so. I'd love to know what you guys want to say, because we could do another vote, but it's pretty obvious what's next. Because let's go through solve here. Let me see if I can do this a little bit. You can see the cube better. There we go. Skip to the end. Yeah. Seems like we need to make the name DF2LFACTDBEOSPDC. That is a very funny name. Okay, so step 1 of our method is to solve two F2L pairs. So there's one. The other one's going to be orange-blue. It's going to be this one. So two F2L pairs have been solved on the bottom layer, just like that, okay? Next, we orient plus belt, that's right. EO plus belt. So I can see that we want to insert like that. And then we want to insert like that. No. Like that. And then we want to solve the belt. So like that. So I'm not sure about the ergonomics of that. It's kind of weird. Anyway, so we solved the belt and we oriented the edges. Next step is we're going to orient all the corners. So you can just insert the bottom layer corners oriented like that. And then solve this case. So this is like a T case. Maybe, I mean, that's one way to do it. And then permute, and then separate while solving the D layer corners. Wait, is that it? Separate plus D corners? Or was it just pure separation? Step 3 is to orient all corners. Check. Step 4, separate while solving D corners. Yep. So we're going to purely separate while solving the D layer corners. So these edges are fine. We just need to insert that. No. Oh no, I have done an oopsie. Okay. I want this to be there. Yeah. Because you don't want to mess up the corners that you already solved, right? Separation while solving D corner. So you have to solve this with the actually correct corner too. This is actually not the easiest method. So then what? Oh boy, that's difficult. And now we're here. So if you see this cube step, we have a U-perm on the bottom and a J-perm on the top. So there's probably some algorithm to do that, but you can just do it in two. So what was I asking in the chat? Should we leave it up to a vote, or no, because it's determined? Okay, so basically we have step 5. What am I doing? Bold and centered. Step 5. Step 5 will be officially to permute the D layer edges and permute the U layer. There we go. That is officially step 5, and we're done. That's it. We're done. Not gonna end the stream now. Do we have less viewers now? That's okay though. So what do I do now? We gotta make this super good, basically. I'm actually kind of happy with how this method turned out. I think it's pretty good. Let's zoom out here. YouTube chat method. Okay, and then in a little bit we will brainstorm some names. For the method. Goals just for fun. Yeah. Orient the last 6 corners. Separate U/D while solving D corners. Then permute D edges and U layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. That's that. Final name. That is a big name. Should we have a poll for the name now? It's not intended for speed solving, remember? Because we did this vote and just for fun won most of the vote of the vote. So it's just for fun. It's not intended to be speed solving. Okay, so I'm gonna make a new Google form for the poll, or just shout name ideas in the chat. Also works. Just do that, actually. That's probably easier. Just type in your name ideas. Let me just copy some nice name ideas I seen from the chat. Oh boy. That name. That is a big name. What are the names we got? We got dope. Right? What did that stand for again? Dope method. Which is diagonally opposite pairs everything else. That's not a word. Something like that. Now our method, row chat, row in chat, row chat, big cheese, row chat. Okay, stop spamming, stop spamming. Quit your spamming. Tabletop, you were the person who suggested that. That's a cool name because when you've done this, it's like 2 different opposite legs of a table, kind of. That makes sense. Let's go here. Stop spamming. Stop. Stop spamming. No spam in my chat, please. Row chat is good. I'll put row chat once. I also like YouTube chat or YTC. I don't know if that already stands for anything. Chernobyl. There were some other names up here. Dope. That's what dope actually standed for. Diagonally opposite pairs and edges. It's cool. Hmm. Didn't we have some other names earlier? Duracell battery perm? What? No. Ohio method. Why not? Ohio method? Oh, I'm not sharing the list of names. Here's the list of names that we have so far for our method. So it could be one of these names, maybe. Ohio method. Ohio method. Using with the skull emoji. Okay, so let's bring it down to a vote. So that one's wrong. This one is my suggestion. Okay, we're gonna have a poll vote of these names, and we'll see who wins. We still have 38 people watching. That is wonderful. Let's do a poll. So, no, I can only add 4 options. Okay, should we get rid of Rochet or Ohio method? I'm seeing a lot of Ohio method, but it's mostly from the same 2 people. So I'm not sure. Stop spamming the names. I'm making a real poll, as you can see. I just want to know whether I should, because I can only have 4 options here. So should I get rid of Rochet and replace it with Ohio method? Or you know what? Sure. Get rid of Ohio method? Okay, we'll just put them both here. And then we'll see what happens. And then if that wins, which hopefully it maybe doesn't, I don't know, we'll figure that out later. All right, let's see. Tabletop is currently winning. Who's winning? Let's see, what should our cool method be called? Dope method, tabletop. It's pretty equal actually. Fire lizard tombstone. Is that what I said earlier? I don't know where that came from. That's also pretty funny. Cool method. How hard is it to make a method? You just have to know all the different terms for stuff. It's not that hard once you know it. Ohio method should be banned? I don't know. Personally, I kind of enjoy the Ohio memes. I think they're pretty funny. I've never been to Ohio. Have I been to Ohio? No, I've been to Iowa. Same thing. I don't know. Looks like this horrible acronym is winning. So anywhere you can learn to create an algorithm set, there's a program you can use called the Batch Explorer or Cube Explorer. How do you find cases? it's hard. You have to know sort of the permutations and which cases will appear. Um, it looks like this horrible acronym is kind of winning. So whoever suggested that, I hate you, but also you're awesome. Um, there we go. Name poll has been done. So here we have this. So the name of this method is the method. Let's uncapitalize this because it looks aggressive. Diagonal F2L flipped a coin to that side, belt plus EO separate pieces. That's not how you spell the side. Solve D corners do. This name is so long. Do double PLL. Wait, also known as Ohio method. Short. That's it. That's it. There we go. It's also known as Ohio method for short, I think is what we're gonna call it. So, yeah, that's awesome. This has been a really successful and an amazing experiment. Ohio, we have some Ohio method fans who are rejoicing right now. Cool. Maybe I will put this back up. I don't know. Please don't meme that clip like Rowan's coming to get you or something. Down in Ohio. Let's center this maybe. Yeah. So now I want to make nice pictures for the steps. So, and then we'll add the steps to the titles, I think is probably better. But maybe we can also make it an abbreviation name, could be fun. Or should I just align this to the left? That looks better, actually. That does look better. Step 1, two diagonally opposite F2L pairs. What's like a name for that? 2O P 2 opposite F2L P. Diagonal pairs. Whatever. We don't need an abbreviation. Oh man, down in Ohio. So we leave the brainstorming in, and now I want to make really nice pictures. So this is Visual Cube. Can you see this? You can see this. Visual Cube. My webcam and the chat are blocking like all the important information, but that's fine. So you can generate an image essentially. So, yeah, I was just looking through my search history because it shows, of course, it shows my search history, but that looks fine. Cubicle.com, everyone shop like cubicle.com. Anyway, basically, you can change. Is there a way to get this to not show my search history just in case? I don't think I've been searching for weird things, but just in case. Okay, we're gonna make this a PNG, size 1080p, puzzle equals that. and background, what does that do? Two P? That's cool. 2P, but spelled out. It's taking a very long time to load. We're gonna actually go over here, maybe. Oh, that's why it took so long to load. We want a 3x3, and we want the BG to be transparent, and we'll just reduce this to 512. And we want the and we want the face colors to be like that. No, I said puzzle equals 3. No, not 4, not 4, not 4. I said 3. I typed 3. Okay, that's 1. I should have it be like here though. Sort of. So what orientation should I have? Yellow, red, blue. Oh right, how can I have it facing up again? I don't remember. So that's that's wrong. That should be orange. If you're doing white cross, that should be orange, not red. This is a thing that I use to generate images. A very cool tool. It's called Visual Cube. It is super nice. There we go. That is a nice image. I thought I said make the background transparent. Transparent background. Transparent background. Background BG equals T. PNG. What? Please be transparent. Why is it black? Ohio has invaded the stream. Wait, there's another visual cube? What? I'll just make the background white then. What? Why is white black and black white? Huh? I do actually have it, I just haven't used it at all. I've never used this. This looks complicated. Why can't I just type in here? What are they like? 512? Why is it weird? I don't know. Defines the cube state. Why is it like a weird... Oh, God, that's awful. That's gonna take so long. Maybe I should do this after in the rest of the video. That's probably the best solution, because then I can clean this up and make a video about it at the same time. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna do this off stream. So so thanks everyone for coming to this stream. Had a blast. We invented a method called the DF12 FACT DBEOSPSDCDDP method. That's the name of the method, I guess. So coding in a URL is easier than using a UI? Yeah, I just type in like background transparent and stickers here and size this. And I found it nicer. Maybe I'll mess around with that off camera. The No, Google Docs supports transparent PNGs. I swear I've put transparent PNGs in Google Docs before. But anyway, so we have the main method. I'm going to make a YouTube video about this. So thanks for coming to the stream and thanks for voting on all the things. Thank you to the one person who donated two pounds to me. I appreciate the money. I'm a poor college student. If anyone else wants to do that, that would be cool. Or you can also get a channel membership. Those are cool too. Definitely shop at thecubicle.com and use the discount code Rowan to save 5% off. That's pretty cool too. And yeah, I'll make a video about this. Thank you for making a method with me. Our collective knowledge combined into one method. It was very cool. Have a great day, everyone.